On January 21st, 2013, Drew Toothpaste tweeted, "Anime is real," Barack Obama said in his inauguration speech earlier. "Pokemon are real. Geodude is real and strong, and he's my friend." This is the Museum of Twitter, the show where we talk about the most important tweets in the history of Twitter.com. This tweet created a common Twitter phrase that it didn't even occur to me had to come from another tweet. What I mean is, the phrase, "is real and strong and is my friend," or things like that, has been such a ubiquitous phrase on Twitter for as long as I've been on it. I never thought about oh right, it came from that one Drew Toothpaste joke. But before I get to all the other examples, let's just dig in to how funny the image is of Barack Obama at his inauguration saying that both anime is real and that Geodude, the Pokemon, is real and that he's strong and he's his friend. By the way, you don't have to imagine this image because ARC in the replies made it themselves. You can see Barack Obama at his podium at his inauguration, and behind him is his friend Geodude, who in the photo you can tell is both real and strong. Now in entry 492, I covered the Obama chuckled, "You mean the Chaos Emeralds" fanfiction tweet, and so it's well established that having Barack Obama talk about cartoon things and sci-fi fantasy things in a serious voice is always funny. But I think this one's perfect because it doesn't start off with Barack Obama's name. It starts off with "anime is real," and then the next line is that Barack Obama said it. I also think that Geodude is the perfect Pokemon to pick, and this tweet has become forever associated with him. When Pokemon Go was a big craze, Joe Wasserman took a screenshot of Geodude in front of him in 2016 and quoted Drew Toothpaste's tweet, and Casey Green drew Geodude behind a podium and said, "I'm here to confirm allegations of my friendship with Obama. I am real, I am strong, he is my friend." And what this created, as I was alluding to, is the phrase "is real and strong and is my friend" is just like a way to jokingly describe things. Specifically to describe characters or describe sci-fi fantasy things. Honestly, sometimes real things too, it really can be used for almost anything. It can be used in somewhat of a mocking way, like Cal here, who said, "From the people who brought you heaven is for real and God's not dead comes God is so real. God is real, he's strong, and he's my friend." But it can be used lovingly for characters that people like TS% Elliot said, "Spider-Punk is real and strong and he's my friend." Sometimes people still do bring it back to associate it with Obama, like Joanna in 2016 referenced Steven Universe and said, "The crystal gems are real," the president said. "Garnet is real and strong and my friend." One that's very near and dear to my heart was Vito tweeted, "Tulkun are real, Paikon is real and strong and he's my friend," because Paikon the mighty Tulkun is of course a close personal friend of mine. Other Nintendo characters get referenced with this, like Josh said, "Kirby is real and strong and he's my friend," #GoEms, and it's a drawing of Kirby wearing a Seattle Mariners hat. Sure. And it even can be used for not wholesome characters, like Eliza Clark tweeted, "Finally watching Terrifier 2, Art the Clown is real and strong and he's my friend." It can also be used for real people in some ways, even though that doesn't really make a lot of sense, because the "he's real" bit is making fun of the fact that Geodude is not real. Hello Green Man took this screenshot of a Houston Astros fan with crazy facial hair and said, "Yosemite Sam is real and strong and he's my friend." And inexplicably, a second Mariners reference is in this episode, where it's Borb tweeted out this emblem of Julio Rodriguez with "he's real, he's strong, and he's my friend." And one of the more creative uses I found of it is putting it in the mouth of the character Stilgar from Dune. New Metal Enjoyer said, "Lisan Al-Gaib is real," Stilgar said in his council speech earlier. "Bene Gesserit are real. Muad'Dib is real and strong, and he's my friend." For my part, the thing that I latched onto the most with it is the "and he's my friend" bit. I looked on my Twitter to see if I've ever used it, and I did exactly once. When Grimace took over the official account for @McDonald's and said, "It Grimace, I'm taking over," I said immediately, "I want to state on the record that Grimace is good and he's my friend." Because that's the thing, I'm a big Mets fan, and I'm a big fan of Grimace, and a lot of people are like, "Oh, you just like Grimace because the Mets turned it around after Grimace threw out that opening pitch," but no. This tweet predates any relationship that Grimace had with the Mets. Grimace has been a close personal friend of mine for a very long time. And I think he's kind of the perfect candidate for this meme, saying that he's my friend. Because I don't know why, every single time that I say that Grimace is my friend, which is a thing that I do more often than you'd think I would do, I get a kick out of it. And I would think that Drew Toothpaste got a kick out of his tweet, but I don't think he likes to tweet anymore. Like in 2017, he said, "Do not retweet this. Obama isn't even president now. 2013 was a different century." Which, to be honest, I'm just someone who likes things I made getting attention so much that I can't relate to this at all. But that's probably a healthy way to look at an old tweet getting retweeted a bunch. But even if he doesn't want this specific tweet retweeted, it definitely changed the lexicon of Twitter users forever. It's very rare that there's a tweet from 2013 where you can look up an element of it and people are still subconsciously aping it to this day. Like if you look up "and he's my friend," obviously you'll have people talking about their actual friends, but like 1 in every 5 of those tweets is someone doing a joke where it's like, "He's good and he's real and he's my friend," or "He's real and he's funny and he's my friend." Like it just is a part of the way that people on Twitter speak. Follow me for new tweet every day, and if you like the show, please go to patreon.com/Museum of Twitter. We get a weekly bonus episode called Museum of Not Twitter, and you get to vote on what I cover on Subscriber Sundays.